Ooh, excuse me. Pardon. Good morning, all. Just after 5 a.m. on a Saturday morning in drafty Wales. More drafty than drafts. What do they call it in the USA? Drafts. Check, is it? Oh, I can't remember. Um, yeah, just after 5 o'clock. 5:03, I think it is, to be precise. Oh, God. Yeah. I've been awake for a few hours. Having a snifter. Today, I'm calling it. Well, I know it's a bit early, but I've been awake since 1 o'clock. So it's lunchtime now. Oh, full moon tonight. Oh yeah, I went for a early morning walk. Yeah, so I need a bit of need a bit of bit of a refreshment after coming back. Oh, it's lovely walking in the middle of the night. Because I've got all these bloody allergies, and the pesky bastards. Traffic fumes affect me. I went down to the garage, around and back. Fine. But during the day with the traffic on the roads, because there's hardly any traffic, just the odd one car passing now and again. No doubt coming back from nightclubs in Wine Street in Swansea, nightclub time, Friday night. Aye, and during the day, I sort of walk to my destination okay, but coming back with the traffic fumes, terrible. But I'm back on antihistamines now, and I had to do it, even though it's sort of doesn't have that many side effects. It makes you a bit more dopey initially, so I take them in the evening. Yeah, they do. The effects of them. Well, the way it works on this certain antihistamine for the allergies is the active compound and well, the compound in it gets changed in your body into another compound, but the original compound disappears after 8 hours. But what it gets turned into is the active compound in your body, and that can last up to just over a day. So once a day, and that active compound lasts longer. And the active compound doesn't make you drowsy, and but the actual compound that's in the pill is what makes you drowsy. Something like that it is. Yeah, you know. So it's a type of antihistamine to take in the evening, as long as you're not working during the night type thing. If you're working during the night, you turn it the other way. If you get me. I bought a packet of cigarettes. Proper cigarettes I got sick and tired of. I don't know if you can see, look at the state of my fingers. Did they show up? Where's the camera? Yeah. See, look at that, look at that, disgusting. That's from Rollies, that is. So I thought, don't smoke kiddies, etc. Do as I say, not as I do. Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, I could say things about cigarette smoking, where it gives cancers. Not so much, maybe, you know, because cancer zoomed after 1945, after the start of man setting off nuclear bombs. And one of the, what do you call it, radioactive compounds is strontium-90. And it doesn't matter where in the world a nuclear bomb set off, strontium 90 dust gets up onto the winds and gets blown all over the world. And cancers have zoomed after 1945. You may have noticed. So what they were blaming it on 50s, 60s, 70s up to this day is cigarettes. Well, it's just my observation, because I looked into it. And it's hard to find scientific reviews exactly, figures of cancer before 1945, after 1945. It is said that the Queen was suffering bone cancer for the last few years of her life. Well, somebody mentioned it somewhere, respected, it's been, and she started, well, how long? 4 or 5 years maybe. She started, or maybe less, and she started treatment for it, even though she's in the 90s, and then she decided, no more, because it was affecting her health too much. She said no. And that's why she looked so ashen white last Tuesday. God bloody hell. Bone cancer, and bone cancer, strontium 90 is a calcium replacement. And how old was she in 1945? Well, she was 19. But still, the bones were still growing. Well, Dad died of cancer, didn't he? So he was around in 45. He passed away in 52 from lung cancer. So, and there was asbestos about a lot then, for buildings and everything. So all that bombing in London, there must have been dust, asbestos dust flying about everywhere. And they stayed in Buckingham Palace all through the war. They didn't go disappearing up the north of Scotland or anything like that. God bless him, George VI insisted that they stay in London and take it like the rest of the people in London. And Buckingham Palace got bombed a couple of times, didn't it? Whether they were sleeping in the cellars of Buckingham Palace, just in case, or whatever bomb shelter they got. No doubt a bomb shelter was immediately built in Buckingham Palace when George VI said he's staying in London, apart from the time, obviously, when he was travelling around the country, going up to Coventry to see that when he got flattened and etc. Yeah, different times. And I'll finish with yesterday, Prince Charles announced that the formalities haven't been done, but Prince William and Katie, his wife, Princess Katie, is she a princess? No, she's just, Prince of Wales. Oh yeah, and she'll be known as Princess of Wales. So once the formalities are out of the way, well, we'll fly through, obviously. He announced that yesterday on his appearance on TVs and everywhere, online, everywhere. It was everywhere. Aye. So they were officially made Duke and Duchess of Cornwall for just a day as their main title. From Cambridge to Cornwall, the Duchy of Cornwall. And now, superseded, they will now, the prime position now is Prince and Princess of Wales. Wills and Katie. Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Wills and Katie. Prince William will have to polish up on his blinking Welsh now. He'll have to do it, because the official thing will be, oh, I'm over 10 minutes. The official thing will be done in, well, 2 years, something like that, Uh, 2 years' time, I suppose, the ceremony. The coronation will be for the new king, Charles III, will be done late next year, possibly early 2024, something like that. And then maybe a year later, Prince William will have his, what you call it, for Prince of Wales. Big ceremony again. Oh well, something to look forward to. Get the country's checkbook open. The funerals first. Oh my goodness. No doubt the armed forces have started practicing already on their parade squares, various places, Aldershot, Castrick, the Navy down in Portsmouth or Plymouth or Dartmouth or wherever, and the RAF, of course. Yeah. As well as everything else. Boys, Scouts, Girl Guides, everything really. Veterans. Yeah, veterans following up. So there we go. Oh, I'll make this 12 minutes. So Happy Saturday's all, oh God, why did they cancel all the football? The soccer? Strange. Daft. They didn't know what to do. Oh, never mind. Right, have a good Saturday and rest of the weekend. Ta-ra.